today I'm going to film my top 5 Wednesday videos, and this week is top 5 favourite books of the year so far. The top 5 Wednesday group is run by Ginger Reads Laney, and there is a Goodreads group which I will link down below. And yeah, so let's get started. So I haven't done them in order really because I just sort of wrote down the ones that I think are my top 5, so like always, no particular order. But the first one is the one I have in physical copy, all the others I have on my Kindle. And so the first one is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I love this book. So this is set in a dystopian world where there are scholars and there are maritals, and the maritals run the society and have taken over the society from the hands of the scholars, and they are a sort of army based, and it follows these two people as they set to try and escape from this society, two very different people, and how their stories intertwine with each other. It's brilliant. I have a review of it which I will link on the book and down below, and I definitely suggest you check the book out because it's so good. So the second book that I'm mentioning in my top 5 favourite books of the year is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. I'll put an image right here, and oh my god, Colleen Hoover. I discovered Colleen Hoover this year and I just love her, and Maybe Someday is so good. It comes with a soundtrack written by Griffin Peterson of songs that are in the book that the two main characters write together, because that's the promise of the book. Our main character's boyfriend cheats on her and she is left outside her apartment crying, and her neighbour invites her in to his flat, and she's seen him writing music on his balcony, and she's written lyrics to his songs, so they start writing together as payment for her staying with him. She starts writing his songs for his band, and it's really amazing, and they write some amazing songs. I've got a review of that one as well, so I will link it there and down below. The next one is The Winner's Crime and The Winner's Curse. I wanted to put them both on here because I'm not really sure which one I like the best, but they're so good. It's about a girl called Kestrel who is at a slave auction one day, and she just decides to buy a slave, and she's never bought a slave before, and she buys a slave named Aaron, and they start having a bit of a relationship together, and it's sort of a political fantasy novel. It's really, really good. I definitely recommend it. It's brilliant, and so is the second book, but I'm not going to give a synopsis of that because that would be too spoilery. So yeah, that's those books. And the fourth book on my list is 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. This is a multi-dimension book. I've never read a multi-dimension book, so it was completely original, at least to me. I just loved the concept. I think it was just brilliantly executed. The characters were beautiful, and you never knew who was a good guy and who was a bad guy, which was my favourite part of the whole book. I also have a review of this which will be linked here and down below. And the last book on my list is another Colleen Hoover book, and that is Slammed by Colleen Hoover. And oh my god, this was my first Colleen Hoover book. It was brilliant. It's about a girl named Laken who meets a boy, and as she moves into her new house, she meets a next door neighbour. As she goes on a date with him, he takes her to go to a poetry slam where he does poetry slams, and then she finds out some big secret about him that could keep her from dating him. And the relationship was so good, so angsty and cute and amazing, and I loved it. And again, another review, I will link it here and down below. So that was my top 5 books of the year so far. Let me know down below what your top 5 books of the year so far, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.